What's going on, Aquarius? I hope you are doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for March 2022. So in this reading, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at some upcoming opportunities and challenges coming your way. We're also going to close off the reading with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides. So first off, you are all most definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Aquarius, as we go through the reading. Thanks a lot for taking the time to drop by and check out the reading. I do really appreciate it. And if you find that this reading resonates with you, Aquarius, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I would also really appreciate that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into your March 2022 energy. Give me a moment, Aquarius, and we'll see what wants to come through here for you. As always, I'd like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Aquarius. Not gonna take those, Spirit. All right, let's lay out these cards and see what we got going on here for you, Aquarius. Give me a moment and I'll see what's going on here. Interesting, the Ace of Pentacles wanted to jump out of the deck. I didn't take it as a jumper, but good to see it show up again. That means it was definitely meant to show up for you. All right, Aquarius, interesting energy. Wow, for sure. Okay, so let's start off for you here in your opportunities here for March 2022, Aquarius. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and also the Ace of Pentacles here in your opportunity slot. So what I intuitively sense from this definitely, Aquarius, is like some sort of opportunity to maybe start a side hustle business or some sort of like movement when it comes to however you deal with finance or money, like however you relate to it. I think a lot of you, you could be gearing up for a big shift, right? So you have the Four of Pentacles in your opportunity, which is all about kind of playing it safe, being very vigilant with your money, not really freely, like you could freely spend it, but like being very calculated, because the Hanged Man comes right after this Four of Pentacles. So it's almost like with this energy, with the Ace of Pentacles to the Hanged Man, I think a lot of you are going to get clarity about what financial direction you want to move in when it comes to your life moving forward in March 2022. So what you could expect, like the opportunity, the Hanged Man oftentimes talks about a reversal in perspective, and the Ace of Pentacles here is like somehow you can benefit financially from this change in perspective. This could be a business idea that comes to you out of nowhere, Aquarius. Okay, so this is really good energy. Even when it comes to love, for some of you, this could be falling in love with someone and then making them a practical offer. So we're going to have to clarify what that's all about, but I definitely do like the energy here. It seems like you're in a holding pattern. You're going to gear up. Now, when we move to the challenge here, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and also the Page of Swords as the challenge. So I think the challenge for you here, definitely, it's coming through pretty strong. It's like you want to maybe start moving quicker than the actual timing is letting you when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles, Hanged Man energy, Aquarius, whatever it represents for you, a new career, a new partner, like you want this to happen immediately, like fast communication. This card is all about speed, but it's your challenge. So the Hanged Man is above it in the opportunity. So although you want to move fast, you need to wait for the proper timing, and you also need to get more information, Aquarius, because the Page of Swords is also here in your challenge, and it's right underneath the Ace of Pentacles, so it absolutely has to do with this. You also see the World card coming into play here, but there could be a knowledge gap when it comes to a certain career that you want to do, a certain whatever you want to do in your life. You know, for me, like when it comes to, you guys see me doing tarot readings, I didn't just like instantly jump into posting tarot readings. I studied tarot for a while before I even posted about it and like really went deep with it. So this could be a knowledge gap. Like for some reason, the Page of Pentacles is also here in your challenge. So I just feel like you want to, it's almost like you want to shift your life, Aquarius, for just like your own ego's like convenience, but there's a timing that's happening in your life where things are unfolding, if that makes sense. And I think this shift is really putting you on a completely different lifeline, Aquarius. Like I don't even know why I didn't mention this yet, but you guys are completely, I mean, look at this advice from Spirit. You have the 10 of Cups to the 6 of Wands. So I think if this is a partner, right, you have the 10 of Cups, like this is just like the dream couple, like perfect end game. I think this Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, we're going to have to clarify, but there's like almost like a download, like you meet your life partner here in March, or you find your calling in life for a lot of you. Because whatever this is, whatever this inclination is, that at first here as well in the opportunity, you might have to like save up to gear up for this new thing. But this is what is going to bring you long-term fulfillment and success. So it's not just like a pipe dream, Aquarius. There's some sort of, because I think a lot of you, like the 8 of Wands with your challenge, that certainly means that you have something to do. A lot of you know what you're going to do. So maybe the Hanged Man is not a sudden realization, but like something you can't escape. You're trapped until you do this thing that your heart is set on calling you to do, that the universe, or just something that makes sense practically. Now you also have the World here in your advice. So I think the Hanged Man to the Ace of Pentacles, this could be, I mean, for a lot of you, this could be a skill that you've been like, or like a spiritual talent. I sense I'm talking to a lot of spiritual people out there. Like this could be something you've been cultivating for a very long time, Aquarius, that I sense is in March, your opportunity is to get it going. Because the World indicates you're completely shifting timelines. Like I said, it represents coming to the end of a cycle and receiving some sort of reward for going through the hero's journey. So you've come to a completion point where you're ready for big, you're ready for new, right? The 6 of Wands to the 10 of Cups here is such a beautiful energy. But let's go ahead and move into the clarification portion of this reading, Aquarius, and see what else wants to come through. But I feel like a lot of you, you're stepping into your destiny. Like it seems like it's nonchalant at first, but you know it with the Hanged Man here as well. But let's go ahead and see what's going on here. So the first card that I want to clarify is the Hanged Man energy for you in your opportunity, right? The Hanged Man is often about deep reflection, really figuring out where you want to go. But let's go ahead and see. Why is the Hanged Man here for Aquarius? Okay, very interesting energy. The Hanged Man is clarified by the 8 of Cups, the Letting Go card in this deck. So when this card comes up in your opportunity, it's time to shed a layer of your comfort zone, or just like a part of your life is leaving behind. Like you're leaving it behind. You might have to make a sacrifice here, actually, Aquarius, is what I'm starting to sense, because the Hanged Man can indicate a bit of a sacrifice, and it makes perfect sense with this 4 of Pentacles, because you may be sacrificing immediate pleasure for like creating a foundation to start this Ace of Pentacles energy. So you have all this like creative energy bursting within you here in March that you want to let it out, but I'm telling you, there's the buildup that's happening with you is required, because right now you're letting go of something. You're making the necessary sacrifices that will lay a proper foundation for you to properly move into the Ace of Pentacles energy, whatever it is. So you're shedding layers of yourself. This could be your identity, your sense of identity, letting go of an old way that you view yourself, because how you view yourself is the most important thing in this world, because how you view yourself determines your vibration, and your vibration determines what you attract into your life, what your experience, your life situation. So I just sense like major upgrades, even though it seems a little bit uncertain, Aquarius. And I think this all leads to love as well, by the way, because you have the 10 of Cups here, right? Let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here in the opportunity for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Breakthrough card. Okay, so this is definitely something that I feel like I said, has been bubbling up within you for a very long time. I think you might, you're being called to play the wise game though, Aquarius. Like, I think there's a potential for you guys to just almost swing the pendulum, swing the pendulum a little too far in the other direction. What I mean by this is like, there's almost like a, I don't know if some of you are channeling your anger into this work, which could be a good thing sometimes, Aquarius, but like there's this feeling of like, you just want to, you want it now, you want to make it happen, you want it to be completed, but like, you like, don't overdo this. I think in the opportunity, now you're going to break through, but you're being asked to be a little bit more calculated with the Page of Swords. So don't move too fast to where you're out of control, but still take the necessary action. Does that make sense, Aquarius? Hope it does here. Hope it does. Let's go ahead and move down to the challenge, though. Okay, and I want to see why is the Eight of Pentacles, or why is the Eight of Wands, rather, your challenge? Okay, so this is going to reveal what I've just been touching on. What's this card doing here? Because this is the centerpiece to your reading. So you feel like everything's moving very quick, but it's like it's not moving as quick as you wanted for some of you. Or things, for some of you, things could be moving so fast that you're like, holy shit. I don't know what to do about this. Like, I need to get more info. It's like, yeah, for some of you, I don't know why I didn't say that before. Things are moving so quick. Okay, interesting. You have the Past Lives card popping out, Aquarius, in so yeah, this is the wheel of your destiny starting to spin. Okay, past lives, you could be, a lot of you getting put on the lifeline where you meet someone from a past life where it's like your true soulmate, something like that. For a lot of you though, I do feel like you're tapping into a past life talent. Okay, the Breakthrough card, because you have all these pentacles, right? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Like, there's something here in your challenge that the Past Lives card, like, you may have had past lives where you were persecuted for doing this thing. I certainly know that that's happened with me in some of my past lives, like being even like a druid in some of them, being persecuted for sharing spiritual truths. It's also in my ancestral trauma. So you may be like healing ancestral trauma, breaking through, because I think this breakthrough is going to mean a lot to you personally on like a vibrational, on a deep cellular level. So this is like, I would let yourself off the hook if you feel anxiety. Like, this is just a very intense reading. It's almost like mysterious as well, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Swords as well. Why is this here in your challenge for March 2022? Whoa. Okay, yeah, it's this feeling that I've been getting this whole reading, Aquarius, with the Ripeness card. So this is the Nine of Pentacles, right? So what you guys are wanting to do is you want the end result right now, but what you guys need to understand is that the journey is the destination. I'm telling you, like, the Page of Swords to the Nine of, like, you guys are almost in a big rush. And I think being in a rush to get towards your desire, like acting on an inspiration fast, is actually a very intelligent thing to do. But it's almost like you guys are too smart for your own good, right? The Page of Swords being in the challenge slot, it's almost like a lot of you guys are very, very confident about this future. The problem is that you want it now, and it hasn't happened yet. But like, I don't sense like you guys are having an issue with believing in whether it's possible or not. Like, some of you are so convinced you're going to shift into this dream reality already, and it's cooking in your vibration. You just have to allow for the proper timing and enjoy your life now, Aquarius. Like I said, the process is the point. Being in the present moment and introducing presence to your life is how you really start to live life, instead of just living for the future or always reminiscing about the past. So just go with the flow here. You are definitely in alignment. I can sense it, Aquarius. But let's move down here to the advice from your spirit guides. And let's go ahead and clarify why this Ten of Cups is here. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the advice? This is saying you're moving in the right direction to real soul, physical, emotional fulfillment, mental fulfillment. Last one, why is the 10 of Cups here for Aquarius? All right, the 10 of Cups is clarified by the comparison card, Aquarius. And I think what Spirit is saying is like, you know that you have an idea in your heart. Like some of you may be transitioning careers here. You have this idea in your heart that you know it doesn't compare to anything else. For some of you, there could be one person that you have in mind that like it could be this past life relationship that I'm talking about, that this just, you know, you have a lot of confidence, whatever this 10 of Cups represents to you, Aquarius. For some of you, it's going to represent building a family. For others of you, it's going to be a career and successful relationships or like good health. It compares to no other lifeline. You have a lifeline in mind. I know that you guys have clarity about it, but don't also compare yourself to other people. For others of you, don't compare yourself to other people who already have what you want, because there is certainly this fear of like, I already want to be there. Why am I not at the end destination already? And you're learning a lesson to like be in the present moment and appreciate the journey. Does that make sense, Aquarius? So I got a few messages there, but let's also go to the 6 of Wands. Why is this here in the advice? I think you guys deep in your heart, you know this relationship, whatever this breakthrough with the Ace of Pentacles is, this ripeness to the Page of Swords, clarity, you know where you guys are going, which is a really powerful place to be. I don't think you guys are very confused for a lot of you. It's like you're very strategic here. So why is the 6 of Wands here for Aquarius? Okay, so the 6 of Wands is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles here. So yeah, so this is where you guys are at right now. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. You're at a major choice point, essentially, right? But in this particular deck, the moment-to-moment card is almost like you're feeling, this is how you're feeling right now, but this is the path you're the path you're leading down right now. It just feels like you're kind of skipping, you're following your intuition, you're kind of just chasing the dream, right? You're whatever this transition is. But it's not just meaningless. Like a lot of you guys have a deep fear that like everything you're doing is going to amount to nothing. I can promise you, you're going to be successful as long as you just trust your flow and you move in alignment with where the universe is taking you, Aquarius. It looks really good in that regard. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading, but if you guys want more information on your situation or your life in general, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find the information on that in the description box underneath this video. But either way, it's always an honor and a pleasure to work with you guys, and I hope you have a great March. It looks very intense, so give yourself a break, go with the flow, and I will talk to you guys next time. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.